like a man. Because right now, you are looking like a boy. You don't even look like a boy. You look like a 6-year-old girl. That's what you're looking like.
Guy. No. What did you just say to me?
I said you're looking like a 6-year-old. What did you do that for?
Do not ever tell me that rubbish again. Is that clear?
Do not fall for a policeman's daughter. She loves me. I told you. She loves me. We are back together. She loves me. No prestigious lady will fall for a thief like you. You fool. Don't you call me a fool again in your life. Don't you call me a fool. Just watch out and see how our love story turns out. Fool.
Punch like a bitch.
Oh, I punch like a bitch. Huh? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. You punch like a bitch.
You need never.
Wait. Wait.
She broke the card. She broke my ID card. The card that got to her father. If that's not love, then what is?
I'd rather fight it with everything, my energy is hot.
If you have just enjoyed that fight, the movie is called To Love a Thief. To Love a Thief is showing now on SANDRA OKUNZUWA TV. SANDRA OKUNZUWA TV is featuring in Clinton Joshua, Sandra Okuzua herself, and the likes of Nana Boamah and Chisom. Kindly go and watch this movie if you have not watched this movie. It's really interesting and educative, especially to parents as well as children. This movie is a family movie as well as a romance and love story. It shows that life can change in another way or another way around, and sometimes we tend to do things which we are not proud of, but we are doing it thinking that we are doing it in the right way, not knowing that even though the thing you are doing helps others, it still remains a crime in the society. It's a bad thing in the society. So before we go any further, if you have not watched this movie, go and watch this movie at SANDRA OKUNZUWA TV and tell me what do you think about this movie. Do you think that it had an impact on the society or not? To me, it had an impact on society because sometimes you might be looking out for the thieves, but when the thief is inside your house, you get it? You might think you might look up. You might be looking around for someone or for the person who the society is looking for. When he's inside, the same applies to this movie. This movie is called To Love a Thief, whereby a young man, Felix, fall in love with a young woman, Linda. Felix is born from a family where the father has trained him to be a thief, or in order to help the society or the less privileged, as well as son Linda is born in a family where the father is the Inspector General of Police, and he's the one looking for the thieves who rob the big enterprises. So Felix was bold enough even to reach in Linda's house without even fear that maybe the father might suspect anything. Whenever the father would come out, the father of Linda came back from work. He was always disturbed by the thieves because they used a lot of tactics to rob these enterprises, and the police could not get them to arrest them. But Linda knew the thief and knew that the person he's dating is a thief. He could do anything to defend her loved one from the attack of the father. But the father was always scratching his head to see ways of how to get these thieves. But Linda was always silent. She felt very bad because she is in love, and the father was also fighting a lot to see that he gets these thieves around, to get these thieves in order, but no chance of doing that until this fateful day that these two, Felix and Eddie plus their father, they went to steal in a supermarket, and the ID of Felix fell down, and it was brought to the father of Linda by the neighbor, but Linda did a lot to defend this issue, and at the end of the day she got the ID and burnt it so that nothing will be used against or to see that they find these thieves. This was truly a true love storyline in this movie. Kinton Joshua nailed it, and as well as Sandra Okuzua also nailed this movie, as well as Nana. They did their best to see that this movie becomes very sweet for us to watch, becomes a nice movie for our eyes to watch, as well as a family movie to learn. The father was always there for his kids or for his girls, as well as the father of Felix was always there for his children, until this fateful day that Felix had to give up for life and told Sandra to tell the father everything about them. And the father went to Felix's apartment and arrested the family. But because of the love of the father had to fight so hard to see that this family, Felix and the family, they get released because of his daughter's love to Felix. So this is what we call the true love wins. True love is worth fighting for. True love is worth leading you or going against the rule of your family, as long as it gives you happiness. Very many people find it very difficult to find true love, but when you find it, trust me, you will do things which you are not proud of, but because you want to protect that person you are in love with. So this movie has a lot of lessons that parents sometimes you have to fight for your kids. Sometimes you have to see that your kids are happy, as long as the things they want, they make them happy. Another thing, things can change. You can change in life. It doesn't mean that because you're a thief, you cannot be a good person in the society. Yes, you might be stealing for the poor, to give back to the poor, but that doesn't mean that you are not a criminal. No, you are doing a right thing in a wrong way. You can do a right thing in a right way. This is the same thing Felix did when she turned out to open up to the father of to his father, as well as to the father of Linda, to protect their love. And when they protected their love, they had to find a way of Felix to become a nice person, to give back to the society in a right way, doing the right thing. So that's when Felix came out and joined forces and joined police to see that she can fight for his less privileged people and give them justice or give them love which they deserve. So catch this movie at Sandra Okuzuwa TV and tell me, what do you think about this movie? Was it worth watching for? Were the actors doing their best? To me, they did their best, and this movie has an impact to the society. And please, if you have enjoyed these reviews, kindly subscribe to my channel, turn your notification bell, and God love you. Bye bye.